our device, please do so. Kindly mute your device so that we all can enjoy this program. Okay?
I think you can move to everybody now.
Um,
I think there is a
I
way you
can't
can
do
move to
it. I
everybody.
can't do it once. I would need to do
I
it
can
one
hear
by
you,
one.
but I cannot see you.
Don't worry, you will see me.
The person, the Okemena is the person you are supposed to see.
You cannot see that one. So what you can do if you want to see me, you have to go and look for that. What's the name again? You have to go and look for Okemena.
We are
Exactly.
seeing you now. We are seeing you. We are seeing you.
We are seeing you live.
Okay. All right. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. Okay. So so what we are doing tonight is what I refer to as e-commerce across African
I
market.
hope it's being recorded, Mr. Okemina.
Yes. You will get the recordings, okay? You will get the recordings. So it's e-commerce across Africa. Just a moment. Nita. Just a moment, guys. Nita. All right, so let's continue. So what we are doing tonight is what I refer to as e-commerce across Africa. Interestingly, in exactly 5 years ago, I tried, when I was trying to make money online for the very first time, e-commerce was the first business model I tried to I tried my hands on. It was in April of 2018. So I decided I wanted to start an online business, to start making money online. So I went on YouTube, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and I stumbled on this business model called e-commerce. So after watching so many videos on my own, I decided to implement. So I went on Fiverr, I bought a domain, sorry, I bought a logo. I went on GoDaddy, I bought a domain, and I went on Shopify, I bought a hosting, I designed the website, and funny, I picked one very funny product that was not even selling, and I tried promoting and making money with it, but unfortunately I couldn't. Yes, I designed a website, but after like a month, no single sales. You get? After 2 months, nothing happened. 3 months, nothing happened. I got discouraged. I packed up everything. I said this online thing doesn't work. And then I moved on. I tried working with some of my friends, you know. But later that same 2018, I started working with a friend who was, as at that time, he was selling on Jumia, Konga, Gigi, and there's one platform they call Paypot. It's no longer in existence now, you know. So I was working with this my friend, and we were selling senator wears, men dresses on Jumia, Konga, and Gigi. You get? So that was my first experience of e-commerce. Okay, so I tried it myself. I failed because I didn't have any mentor. I didn't have any guidance, and I was implementing blindly. You know, I didn't have any marketing experience to also add to it. There was zero marketing experience. I don't have any experience when it comes to internet marketing. So I failed completely. I lost money. I wasted my time. But then, exactly 5 years later, which is April of this year, 2023, we launched an e-commerce brand, a teeth for a dental product, a teeth whitening product, and in the space of 3 months, we have generated over over 1,000 orders, over 1,000 orders. And at this point in time, we are selling to about four African countries: Nigeria, Cameroon, Benin Republic, Equatorial Guinea. And every single day, I keep getting orders, more than 10, sometimes 20 orders, 15 orders on a daily basis. So much so that there are some orders I cannot handle anymore, just because the orders are coming in their numbers. You get the point? Now, you might wonder, what changed? Why is it that this guy that couldn't do anything, that failed with e-commerce 5 years ago, is now like crushing it to some extent with this same business model? If you are to ask me what changed, in one word, I will say it is growth. Growth. In another word, I will say personal development. Yes, I failed woefully 5 years ago for when I was trying to start e-commerce, but I didn't remain in that spot. I decided to develop myself. I decided to invest heavily on education, personal education or personal development. And between that time and now, I think I've bought more than 5 different courses on e-commerce, both local courses here in Nigeria, as well as courses made by international e-commerce brands or e-commerce experts. And in my experience, I've come to realize that e-commerce is not really as complicated and as difficult as many people make it seem. And ever since I got to understand exactly how to really make money from e-commerce, I kind of shifted from what I was doing before, which is food export. So I still do export, like I tell people, but I no longer export food items. I now focus on selling of physical products across African countries. You get the point. So in today's training, I'm going to show you an easier way you can start selling across different African countries right from Nigeria, without you even investing heavily, without you even building like a brand if you don't want to. Okay? There are 2 methods you can employ in order for you to make money from e-commerce. We have the first method called drop shipping, and the second method is when you are building your own brand. I'm going to explain. So when we talk about drop shipping, what you are basically doing, or I think it will even make sense for me to start by explaining what exactly is e-commerce for those who don't already know. So e-commerce is basically you selling physical products online. It is simply selling physical products online. And there are different methods of e-commerce. I'm not going to be here to tell you the different methods. I'm only going to show you 2 methods that have worked for me, and you can decide to run with any of them. Okay? So what I even have in mind is this. Of course, I'm going to explain to you theoretically what this business is, how it works. But I was thinking, instead of me just explaining what this business model is, I can, after explaining to you what it is, I can actually start a brand new e-commerce business, maybe like a challenge or something, within the next 5 days, so we all can go through the process and see exactly how it works. What do you think about that?
It's good now.
It's a good idea, coach.
All right.
Everything that can help us.
All right, great,
Very
great. So
very much
today,
agree.
Awesome.
great. So today,
Awesome, sir.
what I'm going to do, I'm just going to explain and show you how the 2 methods of e-commerce that I'm going to be talking about works. That is the drop shipping and when you are building your own brand. I'm going to show you how it works. Then maybe from tomorrow, I'm going to pick a product, set up the website, set up the advertisement, get the creative, and start running ad, and let's see if we're going to get any sale. You get? So that way it's a lot more practical than just talking, right? So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen now and then show you a thing or two. So I have one funny slide here that's just going to guide me through the process. So introduction to e-commerce across African markets. So the first method we're talking about is dropshipping in Africa and you building your own e-commerce brand. So let me start with dropshipping. So dropshipping is a very simple business model. What you simply need to do in dropshipping is look for a good product with high demand. Look for somebody who is selling the product at a lower price or at a wholesale price. Then you go and set up a website or a landing page or a sales funnel or an e-commerce store. List the product on that your e-commerce store for a higher price and get a reliable delivery system or a fulfillment system. Then you start advertising by running ads. Once a customer lands on your website, they place an order for that product. You go on the wholesaler's website to order for the product, send to the customer, and you profit from it. So let's say, for example, the wholesaler is selling the product for, say, 3,000 or 5,000. You can have the product on your website for like 15, 18, or 20,000 naira. Okay? So when somebody comes on your website, they place an order for the product. You now go over to the wholesaler's website, place an order for the product, and the wholesaler, you make an arrangement for the wholesaler to send the product to your customer. Okay? And then when the customer makes the payment, you profit from the difference. You get? So practically, how does it work? So let's go over to gg.com. I'm going to use gg.com.ng. So, oh, sorry, not ng, gh. This is the GG for Nigeria. GH. So, how many countries can you do this African dropshipping in Africa? So I want to ask Google a question now. Let's know how many countries we have GG. How many African countries do we have GG operating from? Let's see. Okay, good. GG is a buying and selling platform that operates in 5 African countries that includes Kenya, Ghana, Uganda, and Tanzania, and of course, including Nigeria. You get the point, including Nigeria. So, what I'm going to show you now is you can drop ship physical products and sell to people in Kenya, in Ghana, in Uganda, in Tanzania, as well as in Nigeria. You can do that from Nigeria. You don't need to travel. You can drop ship physical products in Kenya, in Ghana, in Uganda, and in Tanzania, because we have a platform where you can buy products at a small price and sell on your website at a higher price. Okay, so let me just so the first step in the process is look for a good product with high demand. Look for a product with high demand. Look for a product with high demand. So how do you know that the product has high demand? One thing you can do is to use the Facebook ad library. There's something called Facebook ad library. There's something called Facebook ad library. I know the video is not too, I know my screen is not like 100% clear, But one thing I can assure you is that from the recordings, it's going to be super, super clear. All right, so you'll be able to see everything clearly from the recording. So just bear with me, just listen and follow along. So the first step in the process is for you to pick a product. Pick a product with high demand. Okay? Now how do you
Hello,
identify?
we are not seeing your screens. We are not seeing your screen.
Is it that you're not seeing my screen or the screen is
I'm
right
seeing
here
your
is
screen,
small?
though. I'm seeing your screen.
So if
We
you're
are
not
seeing
seeing
your
Oh,
my
I'm,
screen.
I'm seeing your screen.
okay, if you cannot see the
Ah,
We are
screen,
seeing your screen.
all right, don't worry, don't worry. If you can't see my screen, just leave the meeting and come back again. Okay? Leave the meeting and come back again. You will see it. So I was saying that step one is you look for a good product with high demand. How do you find a product with high demand? An easier way to do it is go on the Facebook ad library. What is the Facebook ad library for? The Facebook ad library is an advertising tool where you can go and see all the adverts that people have on Facebook and on Instagram. So if somebody is advertising a product for a long period of time, it is safe to say that that product is making that person money. Because if you are advertising a product, you run ad for a product day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and you are not making profit, no reasonable person will continue to advertise that product. So, but the fact that if you go on this Facebook ad library, we're going to show you how you can search for products that have been selling, products that people have been advertising for a long time. So with that, you can be able to quickly identify products with a demand and products that are selling. That way, you don't need to waste too much time. You can just pick any of those products, go check the prices, the wholesale price of that product, and see if it's something that you want to sell. Okay? So I'm going to go over now to the Facebook ad library website. So the website is, okay, let's open it. So the website is, let me copy it. I'm going to make this document available. So I've posted the link here. You can use the Facebook, web.facebook.com/ad/library. Okay. So it's opened here now. So what you're going to do is to search for products that are selling. So how do you go about it? You can see we have here search ad. Set your location and choose an ad category to start your search. So now we have the location here is Nigeria, and we have the category. We're going to select all categories. So, but what I want to do is this. I want to change this Nigeria. I want to change it to Ghana. Okay, I'll change it to Ghana. Then, for category, I'm going to click on all ads. Okay. Now for the search term, what you're going to use is, you can use any of these search terms. It's either you type payment on delivery, or you type free shipping, or you type order now, or you type shop now. Okay? So let's do the first one. Payment on delivery. Now, payment on delivery has opened up. Sorry, I said payment. Yeah, payment on delivery is the search term I use. Now, what I want to do is this. I don't want to just be seeing advert that they just started running. I want to filter this thing so that I can see ad that has been running for like maybe like a month or two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to where we have filter, and then I'll scroll down. First and foremost, under where we have active status, you can see we have both active and inactive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose active, that is the advert that is currently active. Okay, I'm going to choose that, and then secondly, the impressions by date. I'm going to choose advert that has been running for over a month. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose from oh, sorry, 2023. Let me just say January. Advert that has been running since January 2023. Set a date. What are they saying? It's January now. January. It has been running since January till now. Okay, so I will apply now. Just click apply to filter. So it's going to give me ads that have been running since January. So though it's going to start with, okay, I will scroll down so you can see this ad. Today this one starts to run. It's still kind of loading up. Today is 8. Let me come back again. Wow. So the ads are really please mute your device. Okay, so what will happen is, let me not waste much time. Let me admit this thing. So I'm not going to waste much time. So I'm just going to use any of them. Okay, let me not waste time. But ideally, okay, let me go back to this filter. Let me go back to this filter. So what I selected was advert that is still active, but it has been running since May 2023 down to July 2023. Okay. Okay. So this advert we are seeing, the volume have not started Okay, good. So these adverts we are seeing here, one is titled Premium Good. Have you seen the product remedy that everyone is talking about? Say goodbye to numbness, nerve pain, tingling sensation. Say goodbye to neck and serious lower back pain. Okay, so now this advert has been running since on the 22nd of June. Let me even play the video.
Stop wasting money on back pain. This little lumbar spray comes to the rescue. Come hear what the doctor has to say.
You see, the lumbar spine is the weight-bearing core of the body. Once there is a problem with the lumbar spine, it will cause pain in the legs and buttocks, until the feet are numb and cold. If you have the following symptoms, the back pain is unbearable after standing for a long time. Sore lower limbs, cold feet, back pain when lying down, hard to sleep. The lumbar muscles are strained and cannot be used.
Then you don't waste money going to the hospital. Just use this lumbar spine repair spray. Give it a shot when you're feeling down. Using 20 kinds of herbal extracts, it can penetrate deeply through the skin. Not only instant pain relief, but also clear symptoms in less than a month. If you have no effect within 20 days, I will give you a full refund for free. Lowest price today. Stop wasting money on back pain. This little lumbar spray comes to the rescue. Come hear what the doctor.
So you see what they are doing now? They are advertising a spray. Okay, they are advertising a spray that kills waist pain, lower back pain, and all of that. Okay, so let's say, for example, you want to sell something like this. Somebody has been advertising this. It means that that thing is selling. So you can come on Gigi now. You might not get that exact product. Okay, just a moment. So you might not get that exact product, but let's see what you can do. You can say neck massager. Okay, neck massager or waist massager, or all right. So we are seeing some products now. So you can, this is for neck. All right, so look at this one. This one you can use this. This one is even better because you can, I've seen the video of this product before. This one you can place this one any part of the body, either your waist or your neck or your arm, anywhere. It will help to massage that body part. Okay? Now, the idea is this. This product is selling for 139 Ghana cedis. How much is Ghana cedis now? Okay, we'll figure out that one later. So what I can do, if I want to, since somebody is advertising a product for waist pain, and he has been advertising that product since June, and is still active on the Facebook ads library, it shows that they are selling. It shows that they are selling. So what I can do is, I'll pick this product, okay? I'll pick this product and design a website for this product, okay? And then I'll come to this supplier. If you come here, the person who is selling the products, this is his phone number, okay? This is the person's phone number. I'll message the person on WhatsApp, telling the person that I sell in bulk and I'm interested in selling this product. Can he handle bulk orders? And then we'll negotiate the pricing. And then I'm also going to ask him if he has a reliable delivery agent that can fulfill the orders on my behalf. Okay? If he has a delivery agent, fine and good. But if he doesn't, I will find a delivery agent myself in Ghana. You get the point? In Ghana. So, step one, we have been able to identify a product that somebody is advertising that shows that there's a demand. So I can pick this product. The next step on our process is to create a sales funnel or a website or an e-commerce store. You get the point. Create sales funnel or a website for our e-commerce store. I think I need to include this Gigi Ghana website. So this process I'm showing you or I'm walking you through, it's for Ghana. And I can decide to do the same thing for Kenya, for Uganda, and even for Nigeria. Okay? I can decide to do the same thing for those markets. So the next step is to create a website. Now I will go back to this Facebook ad library. This particular advert I saw here, I think they don't have a website. Let me see. Okay, they do. So let's open the website in another tab and let's see how the website looks. Free nationwide delivery on all orders, payment and cash on delivery. You can see this is their website. It's looking very, very basic. You know, to design a website like this will not take me, it wouldn't take me 2 hours, maybe like 1 hour to put this together. Okay, but I will do something better than this. I'm going to do something better than this. I'm going to show you guys a website. I'm going to show you guys a website. So this is selling for 180 Ghana cedis. 2 is selling for 300 Ghana cedis. 3 is selling for 430 Ghana cedis. Okay. So this is the website. What is even the name? Lumbar spine cold gel spray. Okay, let me even check if they have this product on lumbar spine cold gel, lumbar spine. Lumbar spine what again? Lumbar spine cold gel spray. Cold gel spray. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's a private, maybe it's a, let's see. They don't have this exact product, but they have a product that can solve this problem, and that is what I just shared with you guys here. So what you now need to do is design a website. So let me show you an example of a website we're using to promote something like this.
Coming. Yeah, I will carry it. This cockroach. There are too many.
Okay, let me mute this person. All right, so this is a website, and I'm sure you will agree with me that this looks a lot more professional than what we just saw here. You get, this looks a lot more professional than what we just saw there. Okay, with a lot of elements that will make customers to place an order without wasting much time. You get the point. A lot more professional. Okay, so step 2 is design a sales funnel. So when I say a sales funnel, this is what I mean by a sales funnel. This is a sales funnel somebody was calling my line. I have to switch off my network. Please confirm if you can still hear. If you can still hear me.
I can hear you very well.
Very you, sir.
Okay,
Very
perfect.
well.
So, this is, if you can design a website, go ahead and do something like that. But if not, get someone to design it for you. Okay? Get someone to design a professional website for you. So after designing the website, what is the next step? Okay, let me just explain. If you want to get a website, what do you do? What are the steps? Step 1, get your hosting, get a domain and hosting from Namecheap. I will not recommend any other thing. I will not recommend you to go and get from all these Nigerian platform. They are all of them. They are not serious. I'm not bad-mouthing anybody. I'm not talking down on anybody's business. I've used many of them. They are not serious. 1 minute they are up, 1 minute they are down. You are running advert on Facebook to a website, not knowing that the website is down. I mean, this is 2023. Anybody who is not serious in business should not be in business. So I don't recommend any other web hosting platform apart from Namecheap. Yes, it's expensive, but they will give you value for your money. Okay, so if you want to get a website, what you simply need to do is go to namecheap.com. Let me show you. The only limitation is that all the limitations actually is the Nigerian factor, but you can beat those limitations anyway. So Namecheap is a website where you can buy domain and your hosting. Okay, this is not a web design class. I just want to show you the entire process, so I'm not going to go in depth. But if you think Namecheap is too expensive, then you can try this Nigerian one, smartweb.com.ng. Okay, smartweb.com.ng. Start by registering. You register as a client. After you register, you come to domain, you buy your domain, you go to your hosting, you pay for hosting, then you design the website if you can. If you don't know how to do that, you can outsource it to someone else to do for you. Okay? So once your sales page is ready, okay? Once your sales page is ready, the next step is for you to create your Facebook business page. The Facebook business page. Let me just facebook.com. Let me just show you something. For my brand, it's called Topos White. Because we have some persons we are building for. So you have a Facebook page. If it's a Facebook page for your products, you get where you are going to post customer reviews, testimonials, pictures of your behind the scene, and many more. Pictures of your products, educational content, And if you look at this page, it is not all those kind of pages you see where you will just see somebody who just designed something very poor. You can see this with the domain. You have a phone number, you have the website there, everything professionally done so that your sales can be a lot easier. And then post customer reviews, very powerful. Very powerful. Post customer reviews so that people can see what you are doing and they can trust your brand and you can be able to, you know. So that's the thing you need to do. You need your Facebook page. After buying your domain, building your website. Just a moment. Oh shit. Get a domain. Set up your Facebook business page in the name of the domain that you bought. You get. Now, after doing that, you now negotiate with your supplier. So, like this product now, if I want to discuss with this person, I will negotiate with the supplier. Let me show you some conversations I've had with some suppliers. Let me stop this share now. I want to stop this share so that and then I'll share from my phone. So where is this madam? You see the message I sent to this person. I got your contact from Gigi. Do you still have this product? The person says yes. And then I asked the person, can you handle massive orders? Because I'm buying to resell. How is your delivery system? He said, very well. And then he asked, how many quantity, please? I said, minimum of 20 orders per week. He said, okay, but I will have a similar design. He said this particular design is not available, but he's going to have a similar design that he can send. And then he sent me the design, you get, and we discussed, you know. So it's nothing special. By the time I start promoting this product in his country, the next thing I will need to find out from him is, can he recommend a reliable delivery agent for me? If he gives me a delivery agent, fine. If he doesn't have, I will go on Google and search for a delivery agent in Ghana. Negotiate with them. Okay? So once I get an order, in fact, before I even get an order, what I will just do is, if the product is not too expensive, I can buy like 10 pieces and send the 10 pieces from the supplier to the delivery agent. So once I get an order, just like you can see from, no, this is for someone else. I usually don't get orders from, let me just do something. So this is an order for one of our products, Topples White. So once I get an order like this, okay, once I get an order like this, all I need to do is, you can see the person's name is showing there, the quantity the person is buying, the person's phone number, his address and everything. So I'll copy this information and I send it to the delivery agent. Send it to the delivery agent and the delivery agent will fulfill the order. Once he collects the payment, you might be wondering, okay, how do I receive my money? Once he gets, just a moment, I think I'm through here. Once he gets the payment, you send it over to an exchanger. And the exchanger is the one that will transfer your Naira equivalent to you. You get? So that is how the flow works for drop shipping. Let me go over it again. Step 1, pick a good product. Step 2, pick a product with a demand. And how do you identify a product with a demand? go on the Facebook ad library and search for a product. If you have any product in mind, you can type in the name of the product on the search bar of your Facebook ads, of your Facebook ad library. So once you identify a good product you feel there's going to be a demand, you test it by building a sales funnel. After building your sales funnel, set up your Facebook business page. Then you set up your advertisement. I didn't include that, which is very important. Set up your advertisements. I did not include that. That is what is going to power your business. It's not just having a Facebook page. So set up your Facebook advertisements. Okay, set up your advertisements. So the advertisement is going to be what will bring people to your page. And when you are setting up your advertisement, yes, you are in Nigeria, but you are going to target any country you have in mind. Hello guys, just a moment. I have to charge my power bank. Just a moment, please. Okay. Okay. So, where did I stop? Your website, your domain, your page, your advert, and you're already in business. So how much is it going to cost you to set up this whole dropshipping across Africa? It depends on how you are starting, and it depends on the knowledge you already have about some of these things. If you can design your website yourself, then it's not going to cost you too much, okay? But then if you are going to get somebody to design the website, that is what will now cost you some money. And then to make things easy for you, I would encourage if you can get like some few pieces of the product to the delivery agent, so that when you get orders, it is faster. The delivery agent just take the product and delivers to your customer, and you profit from it. This way, you can be making money from different economy. I mean, all of us know what's happening in Nigeria now. You get so many businesses are folding up. So many big businesses have been highly impacted by the government policy, you know. So instead of you complaining needlessly, okay, you can start a business that will be making money from other economy. You get the point? So that is just how dropshipping across Africa countries work. The example I used is for Ghana. You can replicate the same thing for Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, and what other country? Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria. There's one other country. Kenya, Ghana, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria. Yes, 5 countries where we have GG operating. Okay? So that is how it works. So let's go over to the second type of e-commerce, which involves you building a brand. Okay? Building a brand. So for this type of e-commerce, you know, for dropshipping, you don't produce the product, you don't import the product, you don't what again? You don't do any form of buying, production of products. But for e-commerce, building an e-commerce brand, you need to have your unique products. Like in our case, Topples White is our brand. and we are the only people selling it in Nigeria, except my distributors. Okay, so it's a product you cannot. I've not even listed it on Gigi. I don't have it on Jumia, because the truth is, well, maybe I will list it there someday, but right now I cannot even handle the orders I am getting. So if I list it on Jumia and Gigi, it will be too much work, and there's no point in e-commerce. You are getting orders you cannot fulfill, you cannot handle. I mean, it's a waste of advertising budget. You get. But the beauty about having a brand, having a product of your own, having your name to the product is you minimize competition. For example, this product I shared with you guys now, this product, if I start advertising this product and somebody sees the ad, it can quickly come over and even import the product and start selling the product. It becomes a competition for me. But when you have your own brand, there's little to zero competition. You get. There's little to zero competition. So you can dominate the market if it is a product that your market needs, and if it's a product that there's a demand for it. You get. And usually, the kind of product that do well for this type for Nigerians is products that are related to, that are health related. You see people selling things like ulcer drugs, weight loss, dental products, slimming tea, and those kind of health related products. They do well if you are building a brand. Then of course, the popular one, skincare, beauty products. These are products that do well when it comes to building an e-commerce brand. So how do you go about building a brand? If you want to do that, what do you need? What are the steps? I'll show you the easy way. I'll show you the hard way. Let me talk about the hard way. The hard way is step 1. Build a factory. Build a factory. A manufacturing plant for producing your products. Step 2. Get your NAFDAC is C, not F. NAFDAC number for your products. For your products. And you know what this will cost. It's not small money. Step 3. Step 3 is to get a professional label for your product. Step 4. Design your sales page or sales funnel or your e-commerce store, anyone you want to call it. That's step 4. Step 5. Create. Sorry about that. Create video story. Create product video and pictures that you are going to use for advertisements. Step 5. Step 6. Create your Facebook business page. Step 7. Get a reliable delivery system in place. And then step 8, start advertising your products on Facebook or IG. And when you get orders, fulfill your orders and make money. So you can see, if you want to build a brand the hard way, you need a factory. After you have decided on your products, you need a factory. You need to build a factory where you are going to be manufacturing your products. You need your NAFDAC number for your products. You need to design the labels for your products. You need to set up your landing page. You need to get product videos. You need to get product pictures that you're going to use to advertise, build your Facebook business page, get your delivery system in place, start advertising your products, and as the orders are coming in, fulfill your orders. And if you can, step number, I think the final step will be like step 9 should be like get local distributors for your products. So you can see it looks a lot cumbersome. However, there's always an easy way to doing anything that is hard. And the easy way is what I will recommend. Okay? So the easy way is this. Let's take, for example, a product that solves ulcer. If I want to sell a product that solves ulcer, what I just simply need to do is look for a product that is already selling. Okay? An ulcer related product. Look for an ulcer related product on Facebook. Okay? Let's go on Facebook. Let's go on Facebook. Ulcer treatments. Let me just type ulcer treatments. So I'm searching for ulcer treatments. I'm going to go to post. And I'm going to look through the post that talks about ulcer treatment. This is a product. I just saw a product now. Less than how many minutes search. And this person is even running an advert, sponsored, Synergy Herbs Nigeria Limited. So let me go on their, let me open their website. Synergy Herbs Concept. Okay? So this is a product. Stop selecting food and drink, get your permanent ulcer treatment or whatever. So you can see the design. I think the design is fine. And you can see wipe out ulcer permanently. 202 comments. You get? So I want to go on the website, order now. So this is their website. They are writing plenty things there. Let me look at the products. Okay, the person is doing testimonial. Okay, so what you will do is this. You can order for the products. Order for the products. Okay? Order for the products. Once you get the products, look out for the manufacturer of the products. And go look up that manufacturer. Search on Google and contact the manufacturer. Tell the manufacturer that you want him or her to private label that exact product. But of course, you must have confirmed that the product works. you must have confirmed that the product works. So contact the manufacturer of that product. If possible, visit them physically. Tell them that you want them to private label that product for you. What that means is this: they're going to produce that product for you with your own design. With your own design. Same content with your own design. This is pro tip I'm giving you guys for free. I'm supposed to be charging you guys like some 6 figures. But interestingly, we are not much. We're just 38. So anybody who can grab this information and run with it, fine for you. So you see the design of this product. Let me see. I'm trying to zoom it, but it's not opening. But what you can do is you can order the products. I mean, how much are they selling it? Instead of the money you used to go and build a factory, 25. Oh, no, promo price 15,000. Just 15,000. You can buy it. 15,000. Look at the design and look for the manufacturer. Okay, and meet the manufacturer. Let them know that you want this product. You want to be selling this product, but they should private label it in your own name. So you give them your name. You give them your design. You negotiate with them. It will shock you to know that this product maybe is not up to 2,000 naira or 2,005 from the manufacturer. Or you can go on Gigi and look for a product that is like this, that solve this kind of problem, because all those kind of health related products sells the most. Yes, they are difficult to run ads on them, but there's a way to go about it. There's a way to go about it when you run adverts of such products. There's a way to go about it. So get a manufacturer, tell him you want to private label the product. So if, for example, the product is costing 2,005 or 3,000 naira for one to manufacture it in your name, you give them your design. If you produce like 1,000 pieces, okay, 1,000 is a bit high. So it depends on the manufacturer. So manufacturer can produce as low as 100 pieces. Some can produce as low as 50, some 200, some 300, depending. So if it's 100 pieces and you are getting it for maybe 2,000 naira, 100 pieces, 2,000 naira is around 200,000. You have a product that only you can sell without competition. And when you have a product like that, you can take that product to other countries, other African countries, Ghana, Benin, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, and you start selling and dominating the market. People will go online, go and check, they will not see it. People will go on shop, go and check, they will not see it. People will go on Jumia or Konga or Gigi, they will go and check, they will not see it. They are the only one selling it. That is pro tip for you. You get that way. All these things I just listed here now. All these things I just listed here now. Factory you will not build. NAFDAC number you will not do NAFDAC number because the manufacturer of the product already has NAFDAC number. You will use his own NAFDAC number. The only thing you just do, get a design, professional design. Design your website. Create videos of the product, testimonial videos or demonstration videos, and set up your website, get your Facebook page ready, start advertising. You have your unique products and you make a killing. You get the point? So that is a very easy way you can use to build your own brand. Yes, it's a bit expensive when you compare to drop shipping, but it's a sweet way that you can use to start selling products without competition. And when you start selling things like this, then you appreciate the fact that you're in a country called Nigeria that has over 200 million people. Even if you don't want to sell in Nigeria, you can target other markets. You get the point and make your money. So there's a friend, is it a friend? An acquaintance. There's an acquaintance who does e-commerce, sells health products, and on a monthly basis he does around 10 to 15 million naira in sales. I have friends who are doing within 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. Even if as a beginner you can be able to do just ₦1,000,000 in sales per month, and out of that ₦1,000,000, maybe you are able to make 500K in profits. I mean, it's still better than wasting your time. I'm not saying you should quit your business. It's something you can still do alongside with your 9 to 5 if you have a 9 to 5. It's something you can still manage. Of course, every business has its challenges, but the potentials of e-commerce is very massive. You get? So I believe with this explanation, I've been able to explain to you how you can make money from e-commerce. Let me just share something with you, because some of you will be like wondering, like, how is the marketing going to be? Will I really get people to be buying these products? I want to show you something. Let me share my screen. But before I share my screen, let me just be sure that I'm already there. I want to share with you other page for today alone for one of our products. Share your screen. Some of you will be wondering, people are really buying, are they really doing this, are they really that? So you can see today is 8 Abi, and as you can see, all these orders you see here, all of them came in today. All of them came in today. Let me just go back one step. All these ones. 7th, it was yesterday. Sundays I don't run ads. On the 5th, on the 4th, on the 3rd, on the 2nd, on the 1st, just like that. Orders keep coming in every single day. So if you know what you are doing, you will make a killing. Like one of my friends will say, if you know your onions, you will eat your suya. You get? So that's e-commerce for you, and you can do this across Africa. If you want to focus on Nigeria, you can also do the same. Okay? So I think I will have to allow you guys to ask questions, and then it's going to be just for 10 minutes because I'm already very tired, and then maybe 10 minutes we're going to take your questions, and after taking questions I'm going to share with you what we intend to do going forward, and for those who will be interested in joining us, then you can come on board. So the way we're going to do it is, I know a lot of persons have their hands raised up, so I'm going to see the queue. So I'm going to be calling you. Once I call your name, kindly unmute yourself and just ask your question ASAP. If you don't answer, if you don't unmute yourself after waiting for some few seconds, I'm going to call someone else and we might not get to you again. So the first person I have here is Mr. Nelson. Kindly unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, all right, Coach, thank you so much. My question has to do with, are you hearing me?
Go ahead, I can hear you clearly.
Yeah. In getting someone to customize a product for you in within Nigeria, and perhaps it's already product that has already been in the market.
Yeah.
How easy is that, and how do we go about in getting producers like this?
Okay, it's very easy. I mean, I have one producer that I'm currently working with. So if what you decide to sell is something they can manufacture, then you can work with them. It's not too difficult, but it's a bit expensive. That I will tell you for free. It's a bit expensive than doing the dropshipping thing, because it depends on the product you picked. You get, so if the product you are picking will cost maybe 5,000 per one. Of course, if it costs 5,000 per one, it means that product is something you can sell for like maybe 35,000 online, but then it only means that for you to produce in good quantity, you need to spend, you need to invest a whole lot of money into it.
Yeah.
You get, but it's possible. It's not too difficult. It's something that is doable. Okay.
All right.
So,
Can I ask another question, please?
oh yeah, ask.
Yeah. Another question has to do with the website designing
Okay.
and page for somebody that has maybe you already have a page, maybe about two three page, and
Okay.
you want to get into something else, because the e-commerce, some of us are like like this what you just put here, this foot something massager and
Yeah.
some electronics, and you want to get into like a product that can be manufactured here, because some of these products are not here, they are China
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that. How do you now go about it? You leave the former page and create another page again?
Yes, creating a page is not a problem now. You can create a new page. That's not a problem. You can, if what you want to do is different from what you've been doing before with the page you have, you can create a new page. It's not a problem. I mean, Facebook doesn't charge you to create pages. So, you can create a new page for that. Okay?
All right.
So,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, the next person we have is Mr. Kazim Ideu. Mr. Kazim Ideu, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity given to us. I want to ask about the uh, domain. If you want to buy a domain, so are we paying once, or is it renewable, maybe yearly or something? And the second question, the domain, like buying a domain from Namecheap, for example.
Okay.
Are we going to pay once in a lifetime, or it is renewable every year?
Yes, it's
And
renewable
the
once a
second,
year.
once in a year, okay. And the second question is about the website designing. Is it possible for you to please um, train us about the website designing? Probably, if you are going to charge us on the training, we wouldn't mind. If you have the idea, you can let us know so that you can train us. Thank you.
Okay, so website thing I can train, but it depends on uh, the person's technical know-how, the level, because it's not everybody I can train. There are so many things you need to have known before you can go to put up a website that look like the one I showed you, not the Ghana website. That Ghana website is easy, you get. But if you want to do the kind of website I showed you, well, I don't know. For you, you are a guy, you are a man, so it might not be too difficult for you. You get, so
yeah.
It's not too difficult, really. But when I say it's not too difficult, it doesn't mean it's totally simple. It's not something you can do with your phone. The example I shared with you is not something you can do with your phone. So you will need to have a PC, and for some persons that might be a challenge, But I can teach people that. If you want
I don't think we wouldn't mind if you can do that for us. Just let us know the cost implication, and then we are good to go.
All right, no problem, no problem. So no
thank
problem,
you so much.
no problem. Yeah. Okay, so the next person is Femi Ario. Ario. I used to have a friend somewhere in Benin City called Abel Ario. It's been a while I spoke to that guy. So Femi Ario, please unmute your device and ask a question if you are with us. But if not, let's move on to the next person. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Mr. Okemena, thanks so much. I think I secretly appreciate you. You are such a good person. Yeah, this is not a hype or something, because the kind of gem, I happen to come from that Greek hub, and I saw of the little money we paid, there is value for it. I bought one silly course for 8.5 or thereabout from a guy, and I was like, well, 5 minutes into that video, he started marketing another thing for $100. I was like, the $10 I've paid, I've not gotten zero value. You understand? I've not gotten any value for it, you know. So I really, really appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you. The kind of content you put out, even for the money and stuff like that, is highly appreciated. Now, I have a couple of questions. Now, one is the first example of running at maybe targeting Ghana, for instance, and the other stars coming. Now, which framework are you using? Is it WooCommerce or Shopify that you use? Then, what of the payment gateway? As in, how do you get paid? Which payment gateway are you using to collect such a massive order and all that? So then, which marketing model or system? Is it Facebook or Google or whatever? I mean, which one? Instagram. I think those are the two. I mean, then another one is TikTok. So, which one do you think is most effective?
Well, thank you for your question.
All right.
Your question many. Anyway, thank you for the compliment. Appreciate the fact that you see value in what we do. Thank you so much for that. And then your question, I can't remember some of them, but let me just start from
Yeah, whether which platform is it, Shopify or WooCommerce that we use?
The website I showed you is not Shopify.
Okay.
And it's not and it's not also WooCommerce.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not Shopify, it's not WooCommerce. Yes, I have some websites Shopify, but the one I showed you is not WooCommerce, it's not Shopify. It was designed
Okay, then the payment
with Elementor. And then for payment gateway, I don't use any payment gateway, because as far as Africa is concerned, if you want to do e-commerce business and make good money, you have to go the payment on delivery method. And for payment on delivery method, you don't need a how do you call it, payment gateway. Yes, you don't need a payment gateway. You get. So
yeah.
So that's for that. And then the marketing method I'm using is Facebook ads and Instagram ads. That is all I know. That's all I've been using for like 4 years now. And I've tried TikTok. Though I've tried TikTok not for Nigerian market, for international market, it didn't work out. I've tried Snapchat ads. It also didn't work out, though for international market. I'm yet to try those things for Nigerian market. Google ads, I've tried Google ads. In fact, I paid somebody 250K a few weeks ago with zero order from Google ads. It's not working. So I've decided not to take for granted what I know. You know, I've decided not to take for granted what I know. And so all the orders you saw me show you is from Facebook ads and Instagram ads. Yes, people will complain, Facebook ad has issues and all that. But it's working for me. And as far as it's working for me, I'm going to double down on it. And for those who are going to sign up on what I'm going to be sharing with you a few minutes from now, know that it's going to be Facebook ad. It has its wahala. Yes, it has its challenges, but it works. And it's not as complicated as many people make it seem. You get? So, but then, that is for that. And then lastly, you said, how do you receive your money? For outside Nigeria, I receive my money using exchangers. So the delivery agents pay to the exchangers, and the exchangers pay me my money in Naira. On Monday, I got 69,600 SEFA. Guys, do you know that SEFA is now higher than Naira? They paid me 69,000,
Wow.
69,000, 68,000 SEFA, and I got 78,500 and 78,000 78,550 Naira. You can see how shameful it is. SEFA is higher than Naira.
Than Naira.
Tell me why should I not sell to other African countries that are using SEFA? Tell me. When I have the means to reach anybody in the world using Facebook ad and Instagram ad, tell me why should I limit myself to Nigeria? Tell me. You know, so that's just about it. So let's move on to the next person. Mr.
Hello.
France Africa. Mr. Debo, I'm taking it serially. Don't worry, I'll
Yes.
get to you.
Okay.
I'll get to you, Mr. Debo.
Okay.
Let's just go serially.
Okay.
France Africa.
Mrs. Debo.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Okemena.
Africa. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I'm good. Alright, well, like the previous speaker, I have to quickly appreciate your efforts.
Sir,
And
you are sounding distinct.
are you there?
Okay.
Are you hearing me now?
It's clear now.
Like the previous speaker, I have to quickly appreciate your efforts, and I really enjoy your presentation. All through, I've been with you for quite a while, maybe over a year or so. So, and it's okay, it's quite good. But there are one or two questions. You know, truly, I have some issues with this payment on delivery, especially in Nigeria. The payment on delivery system is becoming a little bit bastardized because people will place order. By the time the order gets to them, it's either they don't have money, or they have traveled, or they have done this, they have done that. You know, I don't know for other African countries, but at least for Nigeria, we are having that challenge. How do we reduce, even if you cannot, how do you reduce this challenge of payment on delivery concept? That is number one. Number two.
Okay, just hold on, sir. Let me give attention to something very quickly. Give me like 1-2 minutes, please. I'll join you guys shortly.
Okay.
Who is labor is sheep now? You don't get.
All right, so you can go ahead, sir.
Okay, like the first question was about the disappointment in we encounter with customers with the pay on delivery concept.
Yeah,
That was it.
So what's the second
That's
question?
the first one. Then the second one is about the African market. We are talking about SEFA. I'm a French speaking person. How do you now penetrate the French? Is I don't know, the market is not as large as Nigeria.
Yeah.
But probably the money is heavier than the Naira. So how do we corroborate? How do you think that you can, is Facebook allowing to run French adverts in Nigeria? That is the second question. Thank you.
Okay, so first question is customers place order and they tell you they travel, they this, they that. Well, that's the problem with e-commerce payment on delivery. And personally, how I minimize that is by ensuring that I reach out to the customers as soon as possible, as soon as they place their order. Okay, as soon as they place their order, I don't delay. So as soon as they place their order, as soon as I see the order, I send the order to my customer service person. She calls them up, and for the ones that say today, I pass that information to the delivery agent, because the way I run my business is my products are with my delivery agents or my distributors. So if I get an order from Lagos, I give the order to my customer service person. She calls up the person. If the person says today, I'll just send a message to the delivery agent, giving the delivery agent the contact details of the customer. He will follow up almost immediately. So for Lagos orders, I usually deliver like within 24 hours, or less, sometimes less than 24 hours, sometimes in 48 hours max. You get, except the person says, call me on so and so dates, you get. So whenever customers place order, I try to be prompt to respond, to fulfill the orders, especially for states where I have my product, because I don't have the product in all states. But even at that, some persons will still tell you, I traveled, I this, I that. So another thing I do, like today, somebody from Bayelsa placed an order, and my assistant was like, I have somebody is interested in the product, but it's from Bayelsa. When I just heard Bayelsa, I said, I beg, I don't have a problem. So just tell the person he should pay before delivery. And lo and behold, the person just paid. I said, wow. The person just paid. So immediately I went to deliver the product, because I have some of the product with me here in Benin City. So I just went to GIG office, send the products, did a video, snap the picture, send to the customer, and told the customer, when you receive a phone call from GIG, go back to the office and pick up the product. And easy business. So what I've learned is that sometimes, yes, we are doing payment on delivery, but sometimes just ask, can you pay before we deliver? If he says yes, fine, you win that one. But if he says no, then you ask, can you pay like a commitment fee? If he says yes, fine. If he says no, and you feel that this person will not be serious, you leave it. You get. So there's nothing more than what I've said that you can do. You can't force the product into their throat. You get. But just being proactive, acting fast to deliver your product will help you a great deal. And then your second question is, you're a French-speaking person. The French market is not as large as Nigerian market. How do you penetrate it? It's easy. Get someone in a French-speaking country to record a video of the product speaking French, and use that video to run ads in the country. And so what you do before you start running ads, or okay, what you do is this: you run ads, test different African markets, see the one that you are getting the highest conversion from, then send your product to that country to a delivery agent. And when you get orders, you send to the delivery agent. The delivery agent calls the customer, deliver the product. Sometimes there's this issue of customer not available, whatever. But even at that, there's still money to be made. It's not everybody. You get. So that is just something to bear in mind.
Hello, sir.
Okay, Ola Edward. Let's go serially, please. Ola is not available, or is he? He's not. Ola Edward, unmute yourself and ask your question. But if not, let's move on to Debo.
Can I go on with my question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you for always having us in mind. May God open his book of remembrance to you. So my question is, and most of the questions I wanted to ask, other people have asked. The only one remaining is, you said for those of us who want to come on board, that is, you will take us through, this will now be the practical thing. Are you going to help us with the products, or do we have to go and look for products ourselves?
So I'm gonna pick a product, I'm gonna build a store, and I'm gonna start marketing.
Yeah.
So you learn from the process. But if you want me to do that product selection, do everything for you, that is like a done for you service, which I'm going to charge you a lot higher than what I'm intending to charge you for this. You get. So, but before
Can
you
we
even,
hear now?
sorry.
Can you tell us the cost implications while on this Zoom meeting?
Oh, okay. If you want it done for you, it shouldn't be less than 500K. If you want it done for you, it shouldn't be less than 500K. You get.
That is, if we pick the product,
Yes, we're going to pick the
if we
product.
pick the product for
We're going to pick the product,
set up the website.
set up the website, start the marketing for you. You get. Then we're going to
Okay.
pick the product, but the manufacturing cost of the product, if it's a product you are manufacturing, you are going to bear the manufacturing cost. But we can do the research for you and pick a product that has a demand. But you are going to, the cost of manufacturing it is not included. But setting up the
You mean
website,
you can pick a product that I can start manufacturing, or I look for a manufacturer?
and we can look for a manufacturer for you. Pick a product for you, look for a manufacturer for you. But the actual cost of manufacturing, depending on the quantity the person
Yeah.
will be you'll be manufacturing, minimum quantity you're going to be manufacturing is
Okay.
something you have to pay for by yourself. You get. But what we are going to do is pick the products, like identify the products, design
Yeah.
the marketing materials, the website, the Facebook page, create the advert, and once it start running, then we hand to you. That is like the done for you. That is what we're doing for some people for international market, but we have stopped that international market because we had some serious challenges with it along the way. You get. So
Okay.
currently we are doing only for African markets. Only for African market. That's what we are doing for now. However,
Then one last question.
okay.
Since we're all here now, and you had younger than some of us, you may be older than some of us, but I call you our uncle or father
No, you people are older than
in
me.
business.
You people are
We are
older
showing
than
after you. Not in age, not in age, don't worry.
Okay.
Not by age.
Okay, ma.
This knowledge sharing. So collectively, can you, for those of us who are interested, can there be discount? The
Yes, there can
installment,
be.
maybe payment in 2 installments.
There can be a discount. There can be a discount. But I know that that thing will be expensive for many people. Okay, what I would do is this. If you have interest in the done for you, you can send me a
Yeah.
message. You have my WhatsApp number. You can send me a message. But I have something in
Yeah.
mind for everybody. That will be affordable.
Okay.
You get. And for many people
Okay.
who have some technical knowledge, they can still follow me through the process and still get results. You get. But for those who want done for you, you have my number. You can message me on WhatsApp and we can talk.
Okay.
You know? So I think that
Thank you.
should be, yeah. So okay, let's move on. The next person is Turiel Logistics. Turiel Logistics. Am I pronouncing that right? Unmute yourself and ask your question. Turiel Logistics. Okay, she's not responding. I think the next person we have is Ikiru.
Hello?
Okay.
Sorry, is here.
Turi.
Hey, not responding, Ke, when I've been waiting for my turn. Good evening. Well done, sir.
I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, the little challenge I have, well spoken and well said. Well done. Thank you. But the little challenge I have,
Yeah.
so for 2 years ago, I had an e-commerce site, okay, which I run for 1 year. But the challenge is I don't know how to update some things. There, as in picking up product, dropping new ones, and each time the person that was managing it wants to replace for me, maybe remove an item, add another one, and general, all those general things, he will request for money. At the end of the day, I wasn't really making, in short, I didn't even make any sales throughout that one. But the affiliate site, he placed on it, people were really, I was really getting commission. So I would have renewed at the end of 1 year. It was it expired and I had to renew. I would have renewed, but my challenge was maintenance, fixing products, and even managing the affiliate site, because only affiliate site alone, if someone can manage it very well, that will be able to pay for the yearly charges and all that. So how is it going to be if someone decides to key in into this one now? How will it be? Then the second aspect is regular, that's promotion on Facebook, promoting it to get results. Because if someone does maybe 1 month now at a go, or 3 months at a go, do you think that the sales will be able to cover up for the promotion? Because like you now, you know how to do most of those things, so it's very easy for you. But come and give it to me now to manage, it becomes a problem. I will have to pay for the person doing the maintenance technically. I will have to pay for Facebook promotion and all that. So how do we manage up um these issues around it? Then I will still have the third one is that I will still prefer, I will still prefer I would still prefer to have that one page one, the one you said that will take you 1 hour. If you can teach us on how to do that one, so I will start up something. Though I have interest on the bigger one, it depends on how it's going on the platform. Yes. So we'll know what.
So what will happen is, first and foremost, the type of e-commerce website they created for you, you have multiple products, not so?
Yes, yes. Even there was space for others to sign up and sell under the.
Okay. I understand it. It's like more like a Jumia-like kind of
Yes,
page.
yes.
Okay, so well, were you running adverts? Were you advertising on Facebook?
Um, Not really. What he did was a website, like, or sending people to the website. So yes, he did it, but sending people to the website, that's traffic now.
Traffic, just normal traffic.
Traffic was
Well,
what he did, but he did it for just 1 week.
for 1 week, no, that's too small. So the thing is this: when it comes to e-commerce, like the way I do my own e-commerce, I don't do that general thing. It doesn't work for me. I'm not saying it does not work, but it does not work for me. You get? It doesn't work for me. So if you notice the page I showed you, I shared with you guys, the page has just one product. One product. And that's how I do it. Even for my Topples Whites, if you go on the page, it's just one product. Just one product I'm promoting. So I'm driving all the traffic to that page. Though I have multiple pages in different languages. I have in French, I have in English, I have in Spanish, I have in Portuguese. You know? But ideally it's one product, one landing page. You get? So that way you will need to constantly keep running adverts, directing traffic to that page. Let me show you something. If you must sell, the reason why you didn't make sale is because your advert was not consistent. So today, okay. So this is some of my adverts running. You get. And if I check now, today I've spent 23,000 on ads, and I have about 172 persons have visited my website. Over 301 persons have clicked on the link to my website, but 172 visited the website, and 5,500 persons have watched my advertisement video. a total of 223,000 persons have seen my advert today. So there's no way you are pushing sufficient number of traffic to your website where you're not going to sell, except maybe the website was not designed properly. You get? So if you have a website properly designed, you will make sales. You get the point? You will make sales.
Yes.
If your website is properly designed, you will make sales. You get? So for you to say, you could not renew because we are not making sales, because they didn't set it up well. But of course, that kind of website you had before is going to be difficult for you to promote it because of you have different kinds of products. So you now begin to crack your brain. Which one I go send ad traffic to? Which one I go advertise today? You know, so that is the limitation of such websites. You get 2,000 persons have clicked on my link. Over 1,300 persons have visited our website this month alone. All of these ones is as a result of advertisement on Facebook. You get? So you're going to learn how to set up advert on Facebook that will drive sales to whatever landing page you are using. I'm going to teach you what works. I'm not a magician, I'm not an expert, I'm not a guru. I'm only just sharing what has worked for me. You get? It's what has worked for me that I'm going to be sharing with you. If it's not working for me, I will not come and tell you about it. Okay? I hope I've answered all your questions. I know you have some other questions.
Yes.
I think I'm mixing some
Yes.
of them.
Yes.
Is there anyone remaining that I'm
Thank
not answered? Okay, good, perfect. So let's move on. Akoboba. Akoboba. I hope I'm not messing up your name. Please pardon me. I'm very poor at pronouncing our tribal names. Okay, go ahead, please.
There is no, okay, there is no challenge with that. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, Coach Omoyibo, thank you so much. You've been a wonderful coach to me. Thank you for that training that you introduced ChatGPT. It actually did wonderful things for me. I don't write any letter now without, using it to check my letters and bringing out the originality and the beauty of the letter. Thank you so much. I really appreciate.
Thank you so much.
This training is so wonderful. I really wanted to, just like the lady that just spoke said, I've also done a website before. I was selling different products on it, but I never knew that I'm supposed to, renew
website.
The website. That's every year. So the thing just
The person
stopped.
who created it
And
didn't also inform you that you need to renew
he
it.
did not also inform me. And
That's very poor
when I
policy.
called him, he's no longer also in the state. So it became challenging. He will tell me he's going to do it for me. He's going to do it for me. And that was how that went into the dungeon. But we thank God. I've been following your coaching, and thank you so much. Today, you've actually done justice to the topic. But the question I want to ask is this. I want to know whether there are any legal considerations or possible regulations. Because, now that whether there are any legal considerations or, possible regulations that for me to do this e-commerce drop shipping, I need to be aware of. Because now you've introduced to us Gigi, and Gigi is not just in Nigeria; it's within 5 nations. So, are there no
We can't hear you any longer.
how do we how how do I, for instance, handle in case there is return and there is demand for refunds?
Returns.
Eh, yes.
Okay.
Be-
Okay.
because when you sell to some certain persons, at the end of the day, just like physical markets, some certain persons, because I sold on Facebook Marketplace some China shoes, and uh, there were some issues of return, although later people bought it all. But the first moment there were, requests for returns, and I did not find it funny because of the logistics. It has gone, it's returning again. So how do one take care of that? Then again, are there some potential pitfalls to avoid when running this e-commerce dropshipping store?
Okay, so thank you so much for your question. So talking about returns, um, it's not a big deal. For me, I I think do I really have returns? I don't really have returns. The only returns I have is maybe, for example, somebody placed an order and the product was taken to the person and the person is not available to pick up the item. The item is with the delivery agent and is with him. So it takes you back. So you will only, so at times, some delivery agents will tell you, okay, we spent money to take this item and it was a failed delivery. So you're going to pay us maybe half of what you're supposed to pay off if it was a successful delivery. You get? So in
Yes.
that case, the item is still with the delivery agent. Whenever another order comes in, I send it over to the person and he goes ahead and deliver it. So returns, it's not a problem really. It's not a problem really. As against the
Because
way it is with Jumia, for like even the ones I sent on GIG, I used to send with GIG at times, and they called the customer did not pick, they were not able to deliver. I can reroute that order to another customer. You get?
okay,
So
yes,
yes, they are going to charge me twice because the first time they charged me to send it to somebody, it failed. Now I'm sending it, I'm rerouting it again. I'm also going to
yes,
pay
yes,
again. But I'm
yeah,
not going to collect the product physically with me. You get?
okay,
I'm not going to
yeah,
collect it physically with me. So it's not really a big problem. So what you should just do is ensure that you sell a product that is working. That is another thing I will also advise. Whatever
okay,
product you want to sell, if it's possible, you can order it and test it for yourself and see whether it's working, so that it will minimize all those issues of you know work, how to return it, and all those kind of things. So, yeah. And then you asked another question.
I asked of whether there are some pitfalls to avoid.
Okay,
President?
pitfalls. Yes,
Yes,
pitfalls. Pitfalls is um, like one of the biggest challenges. This issue of somebody will order and he will not pick up at times. That's like the biggest challenge. And
okay,
then another challenge is delay in delivery. Delay in delivery. When you want to start, sometimes some people will be doing it one. So what I will encourage is get your product from your supplier to your delivery agent. Let the product be with your delivery agent. So once the order just come in, you send to the delivery agent, he delivers to the customer, and you are good to go. But for a country like Nigeria that has 36 states, it's not possible for you to have all your products in all states when you're just starting, because that's a lot of money. So you might decide to just focus on 3 states or 2 states or 1 state where you know that you can quickly deliver your product and make your money. Then with time you can be expanding. Same thing applies for all these other countries. Instead of you starting with 3 African countries, you can start with one. Send your product there, and then if you are private, if you are doing the private labeling thing, but if you are not, look for a supplier with enough quantity of the product in the country. So once the orders start coming in, you negotiate with the supplier, and he supplies the product, collect payment, and they remit to you. You get? So that's about how you go about it. So
okay. Can I ask one more question?
let's just take those who still who have not asked any.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Oluwa Shola Shola Shola
All right.
says
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm here, Coach. Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I stand up upon existing protocol. God bless you for your humanity. You are doing wonderfully well, and God will pay you much more than we can pay you.
Thank you so much.
Um, my question is in the area of uh, is it customizing or patenting or having names on one product? You've mentioned briefly private labeling that you have somebody that can do that in Nigeria. My question now is that person producing the product?
Yes.
Then if yes, how many line of products are we talking about? Already we can see now that you have one already with you. I'm sure of one from our discussion this evening. I don't know if you have more, but in case I want to follow suit, do we have options of the kind of products that person can, other product line that one can private label? That's the first question. And if yes, what is the barest amount, for example, for somebody that wants to start with like maybe 100 or 200 pieces of such products, what is the minimum cost, that, I mean, the cost implication, let me put it that way. I hope you got my point.
I get
so yes, then those products, sorry please, the minimum is what?
The minimum should be the range of 200 to 300,000.
Okay.
Itself, that's for the product itself.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand. All right, thank you. Then finally, please, from your own experience, advertising health-related products, like had issues. Are these products, what do they fall
They are health
specifically
products.
in that
Most of them
category?
they are
They
health
are health
products for
products.
this manufacturer. I've not been able to discover
And
other manufacturers yet, but the one I am talking about, they are mostly health products, and there's a way you go about selling it anyway. There's a way you go
all
about
right,
selling
and they
it.
work, right?
Sure, they do. They do. They do.
All right. So that's my question. If that is sorted, then I'll plug in. We'll pick it from there. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye,
You're welcome. So I don't know, guys. I'm supposed to be running. Okay, so we can't take any further questions because the time is running. The time is running. Mr.
So I won't be able to ask my own. Sir?
I thought you've asked a question before.
I didn't, so it was at the beginning. It was at the beginning I asked for the Facebook ad.
Oh yeah, ask your question. Ask.
I'm kind of a little bit busy and tight. To go busy and tight.
I'm not getting you.
I can. Hello, sir.
Yes.
I want to ask if I can fix a one-on-one training so that I'll be the one to come over.
Oh, okay. You can now, but it doesn't have to. You don't need to travel now. Are we not having a conversation?
No, I'm in the same city with you.
So time. I'm coming up. We can arrange that anyway. That's not a problem.
Okay, sir.
So all right. So countdown time. Okay. So thank you all for your time. Thank you all for your time. So like I was saying before, I have something in mind for you friends, and what I have in mind is, like I said before, I'm going to pick a product and start a dropshipping brand with you. So it's going to be like a challenge. I'm going to pick a dropshipping product, build the website, set up the Facebook page, contact the supplier, start marketing, and let's see if we can make money. Okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing with you guys. For those who are going to be interested, it's not free. Okay, it's not free, but it's going to be affordable.
I was about to ask you.
Yes, it's going to be affordable. Okay, because I know many persons.
So it will be a joint project.
Yes, So for those who are smart, you can be implementing with me as we go along the way.
Duplicating. Copy and paste.
You can copy and paste if you want to. It's up to you. You know, because I know after this one I'm doing like a challenge, the next one is like a one-on-one, and not many people can afford it. That is just the truth. You get. But I want to do something that majority can be able to test their hands with, and that will not be too expensive. You get. So I'm
Thank
looking
you
at
so much.
pricing it. I'm looking at pricing it at 50,000 naira, but I might give a discount. I might give a discount to those who are currently online. Let's pick a date first.
Okay.
Today is 8.
Yes.
So I think we can start next week now. So let's have like 1 week interval for people to make payments.
Okay.
Okay. So the price is going to be 50,000 naira, but if you pay within today and tomorrow, I'm going to give you a discount of 20,000 naira. So instead of you paying 50,000 naira, you're going to pay just 30,000 naira, and you join on the program. After tomorrow, 12 midnight, that is, tomorrow is 9, Abi? Tomorrow is 9. So from Thursday, it's going to go back to 50,000 naira. From Thursday, it's going to go back to 50,000 naira. So for those of you who are on this live, you can take advantage of the 20k discount. So instead of you paying 50k, you're going to pay just 30,000 naira and join us live. You see me build a real dropshipping business selling to one of these African countries. So it's not recorded videos, it's not theory, it's not stories. You see it live happening. And if you are smart enough, you can just replicate the same process. How cool is that?
That's cool.
It's cool, though, but if someone is not smart enough, that means.
And okay, and also I would also record during the challenge. I'm also going to record, so you can go over the recordings. You can go over the recordings. You get.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
Can we
boss.
be resellers of the product?
Can you still bring it down a bit, sir?
Yes, so I beg. Because of the economy.
At least I've given a discount of a whole 20k
Yes,
off
sir.
it.
Please make it a round figure like 20, so that
That
it
is
will
the
be
God
price.
affordable
bless
for
you
Help
all.
us
everybody.
with the price so that we can put it to
Until
work.
you are
30 is a
speaking
round.
my
Because things are
mind.
very hard
30
now.
is a round figure now. It's 30 not. It's 30 is
I know
it's
we know
30
the
is
It's
price.
not
round.
round, though.
30 is
We
not
have
It's
They
put
are
the
not
round.
still,
price.
they
round.
are still speaking my
If
mind.
that one is pregnant figure.
Sorry. 30 is
Okay,
not
me
an
now.
odd number.
Make it. Okay,
No,
me now.
it
Make
is
it
a
20k.
pregnant figure. Please, let's round it up to 20. It
Make
will
it
be
You can put
20k.
better.
50.
Make it 20k is better.
She was not speaking my mind
Yes,
though.
so
How can she be
they are
speaking
Make
your
speaking
it
my
mind?
mind,
20k.
You are
though.
in
It
Lagos,
becomes
she's in
easy.
Abuja. How can she
Is
be
it the one
speaking
with
your mind?
that one we don't pay?
When it becomes
Because,
The one with
25,
the house
30,
hello,
key.
if
sir.
you don't
I
the
told you
The
to call it
issue is
don't
today.
the
that
get
even when we pay for this thing,
So the
sir,
second,
Yeah.
even when we pay for this thing, it's not everybody that will even catch up with this thing. So
Yeah.
it's just like a trial.
It's not a
exactly.
trial. It's not a trial because you can replicate
For
what
those
I'm
who,
doing.
for those who are not smart enough, like me, that are slow
so send me.
learner,
Not the new thing.
There will be recordings available
One
for
with
every
corn. Come.
day we're having the class or
I
the
still
challenge.
agree with
Mr.
you.
Okay, are
But
you sure it's
still,
not
Okay, me now.
it
Make
is
it
we
20k.
still use money for those things.
if you send it?
Or there is no
Only
money
call
Let's do
me. I
like
involved.
this. Let's do like this. Let's do like this, eh? Let's do like this. It's going to be 50,000 naira, okay, from Thursday. All right. So, but you can pay
Okay.
25,000
Please
naira.
make it 20 for us. Make it
You can
20.
make you can
Let's make it
20k,
20,
Baba.
please.
Baba 20 now,
20k.
20.
20k is easy.
between today
Anything.
and tomorrow.
30 above 20K
Despite it,
is going.
you know the time factor is also short.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
You don't easily get opportunities like this. You get.
We
This
know,
is
we know, we know you
this
are
We
always
know.
you are always
You always
giving
have
us
us in mind.
consideration.
It's
You
only God
always
that can
have us
Let's
in
break it from
mind.
not to Friday.
We understand.
okay. So I think
And
25 is
how
not
long is
bad.
it?
25 is not bad for
How
those who are
long?
going to sign up. How long?
Nah, the other
Yeah.
20,
I
sir.
can
20.
complete that in a week. So we're starting Monday
Okay.
next week. By
Then
Friday we should be done, max.
Can we be resellers of the product?
Okay, like you want to
what
advertise it,
are the
Abby?
time frame that the lectures to be as in
Same 8 p.m. 8 p.m. daily.
8 p.m. in the night? Okay, that's better.
So so let's settle for.
What product are we going to be selling? What products?
I'm going to pick a
He
Pay
product
said
in
he's
first
going to
It,
now.
pick
it,
any
it, it's
product.
still going to make a
You will
research
pay
on it.
first.
That's what he's saying.
I'm going to pick a product in the
It's
training.
Eh.
I'm picking a product in the training.
You never pay. You
He
won't
said
hear
he's going to pick a
something.
product on his own.
Okay.
I
It
promise.
does not matter.
Yes, I'm picking a
I
product in the
know.
training.
Wait till you pay.
You get. So
The
let's
very
leave
first
it at 25,000 naira. 25 is okay. Okay. 25 is okay. So
No,
somebody
sir,
wants to
we
ask
fought
me.
together on
It's
20,
not
sir.
okay.
If
So
it's
The price is
Nigeria,
not
sir.
okay.
Fuel is fuel.
everybody's
it will be done for you.
you
20,
said
right?
Sir, we are paying on 20,
25,
sir.
it will be done for you.
okay. Let's do like this. Today
Please,
only.
20
Today
round
only.
figure, please.
Today only. Today only.
20 round figure.
Today only 25,000.
Sir,
Okay,
today is
sorry.
good,
Today
nah.
only 20. Tomorrow 25. After tomorrow 50.
Today is gone already.
Today is gone.
Ah,
24 hours. You get.
ah.
Bro,
Today is
John.
gone. Oh,
Today
today
is
is gone.
gone
Oh.
now.
Thank God.
Me
That's
that
it.
I did not have
Network.
20, I'll still go and look for
Okay,
Today
20,000.
is
let's
gone.
do
Network is
today
Today
and
is only
tomorrow.
today is
Not
only
something
just
we
after, it's almost after 10. Today is gone.
Today is remaining just 1.5 hours now.
Today is gone, oh, please, oh.
Yeah, wait.
Go and call down
Today
Lola
is
for me.
gone.
Today
network
Today
is
is
bad.
gone, please.
today and tomorrow 20,000 naira. Okay. From
All
Uh-huh.
right.
And it's
Thank
almost
you,
after
sir.
10.
from Thursday
And it's
Thank you.
Thank you.
50,000 naira.
Thank you. God bless
Okay.
you.
50,000
God
naira
bless
from
you,
Thursday.
Mr.
All
Okemina.
right.
I
So
don't have any class for today. Is there any class for tomorrow?
no, there's no class for tomorrow.
No.
okay, thank you.
No, Monday.
Please, coach, did you
Don't kill the
record
man
today's
now.
class?
Yes,
So I
there's
want can
recording.
go back to listen to
The
it
issue
again.
account, Abi. The
There's
issue
recording.
account, sir.
Yeah, I'm dropping the account details now.
All right, sir.
I've dropped
Okay.
the account
Okay.
details.
Where are you dropping?
Can you record today's class,
On.
coach?
Yes, it's recorded. It's recorded. I will also drop it.
Okay.
It's on the comment section. Check on the comment section, and then
Okay.
if you can't find it, message me on WhatsApp.
All right,
So
sir.
it's like
Sir, I messaged you. You have not responded to me. I was waiting for my turn to speak, but I never got the opportunity.
okay.
Please, yes.
You can send it on the platform.
I chatted
Send
you
it
up
as
on the
a
WhatsApp.
message. I'm not going to end. I'm not going to end the. I'm only going to end the recording.